Welcome to the YWCA's Empowering Leaders video series. Hi, my name is Christina Johnson. I'm Director of Marketing and Relationships at the YWCA. Joining me here today is Amy Lehrman, Managing Director of Cat Safford Miller. Welcome.
Thank you, Christina. I'm so happy to be here. I'm honored.
Thank you. Let's begin today by sharing with our audience just a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So I was born and raised in a really small town north of Fort Wayne. I grew up on our family farm. We had 11,000 chickens. My family had an egg business. I went to Manchester College and then started in public accounting right out of college. So I started on the tax side of public accounting and have been doing that ever since. I started with a large national firm for about the first 10 years of my career, and then joined KSM about 3 years ago. And really joining KSM was probably one of the best decisions I could have made, because it not only did it allow me to grow as a leader within the firm and the organization, but I think that's really what helped me grow as a leader within our community as well. And right before I got promoted to managing director, I got promoted 3 weeks before I was due to have my third baby. And that's something that's really important for me to share, because I think that it helps show people that your personal life circumstances shouldn't impact your long-term career growth. So whether you're a working mom or a working dad, or everybody's got personal situations, life situations. So it really shouldn't impact your long-term career growth. So I have 3 bosses at home. I have a 7-year-old daughter, a 5-year-old son, and an 18-month-old son.
Like Wonder Woman.
So they keep me busy.
Thank you. As an empowering leader, can you share some of the activities you've been involved with?
Absolutely. So I was on the board of directors for Mental Health America from Northeast Indiana, and also served on their finance committee for several years. I was also involved with the Lutheran Foundation's Regional Mental Health Coalition. And those 2 groups were really important to me, because I've had a family member who has struggled with addiction for several years, and I've seen what that can do to families. And so it was really important to me, even if I could just play a small part in saving somebody else's family from going through what I saw my family go through. That was really important to me, and something I wanted to do and something I needed to do. So those groups have always been important to me. And then I've also been on the board for Junior Achievement. I love JA. As an accountant, I think it's really important that we are developing and inspiring our young people so that they can be successful in a global economy, which is the purpose of JA. And not only for my own industry in the accounting field, but all of my clients that I work with and I serve, they're all fighting the war for talent. And so again, if I can play a small part in helping develop our future workforce and helping them be successful, then I want to do that. So I serve on the Junior Achievement of Northern Indiana board. I'm also on the JA of DeKalb County board, which is the county I grew up in. And then I serve on the JA Wine and Beer Festival Committee, which is a ton of fun. I love that event. It's one of our biggest fundraisers. So fun to plan, a great event to attend. I'm on the JA Job Smart Committee, which is a new event that we're working on this year. And then I've taught in the classroom for as long as I can remember. I love teaching in the classroom, so I've been really involved with JA. I'm also doing the United Front initiative this year, along with several of my other coworkers who are participating in the monthly, the keynotes and the people leader sessions. And internally within KSM, I'm on our Inspire committee, which is our internal diversity and inclusion initiative. And then I also lead our women's business development efforts in the Fort Wayne market. And that's something that's been really important to me, because I learned very on in my career that golf was kind of the default networking event, and I'll go golfing. I'm not great at golf, but I'll go. But I learned, there's got to be other things we can do, and there's got to be things, that as females that, maybe we don't want to go golfing all the time. And so we started developing women's networking events that were geared specifically towards female business leaders. And so we've gotten to do a lot of really fun things like spa days, self-defense events. We've done board and brush. We do events where we talk about bridging the confidence gap for women. So that's something that's always been really important to me and something I really enjoy doing.
Do you sleep?
Sometimes.
3 kids, managing director, all these. Okay.
Sometimes.
Thank you. Tell us where you feel we would be in our community if we didn't have empowering leaders like you.
So first of all, I think the ability to build up and develop future leaders is the benchmark of success, of leadership success. And you can spend all the time in the world building up your own leadership skills and focusing on your own personal development, but if you're not bringing other people along with you, if you're not building them up and bringing them along on the journey to help them grow and develop, then you're not really maximizing your impact. So I think it's really important. And our leadership team at work, we just did a book club where we read John C. Maxwell's book, How Successful People Lead. And he talks about the 5 levels of leadership. And level 5, the pinnacle, which is the hardest and most difficult to achieve, but this is exactly what we're talking about. It's the ability to develop other future empowering leaders. So I think it's really important. And in Northeast Indiana, I think our young leaders have such an incredible opportunity, especially to impact our community's trajectory. It's why I'm so invested in junior achievement, because I want to empower and build the next generation so that they are well equipped to continue some of these great projects that our current leaders are working on. And I think in Fort Wayne in particular, we're in a period of renewal, and we have so many exciting things happening right now. And I think that we have a really great opportunity to develop our next generation to keep some of these projects moving forward. Despite it being a global pandemic, we have economic development projects moving forward. We have social justice initiatives rising up. We have cultural projects that are, gaining speed and gaining more awareness. And so we have all these great assets within our community. And it's our job as today's leaders to develop the future leaders so that they've got the tools and resources they need to keep, carrying on those projects. Otherwise, the cost is going to be that if nobody's managing those assets, they're going to be gone. They're going to be short-lived. So I think it's really important that our community has empowering leaders to help develop future empowering leaders so that we can keep this great momentum that we have moving forward.
Oh, amen, sister. You said it all. Well, thank you so much for being our featured empowering leader. I tell you, our community is so blessed to have you and all that you're doing, even though you don't sleep, everything that you're doing for us. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Christina.